Hi, everybody. Welcome to the astrology chat for September 16th, 2024. The key for today is to be honest about the fact that you still have some things that you need to heal, and that the wounds that you are being called to pay attention to are deep, and they're not all your fault, but you are at a point where you are responsible for actively engaging in your healing. I say this because we have the skies preparing for the lunar eclipse in Pisces tomorrow and Wednesday. And this is going to be a very intense eclipse. I mean, eclipses are always inherently intense, but it really is a lot to do with your soul wounds, your psychic energies, your dreams, your connection to institutions, how the subconscious, how the unseen has been affecting your day-to-day life, because that's very much embodied in the Pisces-Virgo axis. Now, today, there are going to be happenings, messages, interactions, many things that can come on the table that are going to trigger for you the universe, God, pointing an arrow at this is the thing you need to pay attention now so that you can be free energetically, so that you can be healed, so that you can now begin to apply the lessons that you've been learning with Aries North Node, Libra South Node into the next phase that is coming in. It's a lot. I'm going to try to just focus on just today, and I'll be dropping the lunar eclipse video later today. So as far as for the video today, we have the moon in Aquarius until 1:03 a.m. There's going to be a void, and then at 5:38 a.m. the moon moves into Pisces. So effectively all day the moon is in Pisces. But before the moon moved into Pisces, it made a square to Uranus while in Aquarius, squaring its modern day ruling planet. And so there is this kind of charged electrical awareness in the air today about what's been blocking your authenticity. And a lot of times what's blocking authenticity is unhealed trauma, unresolved energy, stagnant energy, inherited energy, any and all of it, right? And so when the moon moves into Pisces, there's going to be a lot of things that can come up today that make you or are pushing you to consider the spiritual consideration of the matters at hand. You not just as a physical body, but you as a spiritual body, you as a part of the universe, you as connected to the divinity and magic of God, and how that is or is not being expressed in your day-to-day life. And that involves healing. It involves addressing addictions. It involves addressing subconscious habit. It involves illusions. It involves being real about what's going on with your soul. And that's not always comfortable, and it's not easy. And this is a harbinger of what we're going to be, called to really dig into when the North Node moves into Pisces and the South Node moves into Virgo, which is about January, like early 2025. It's not right around the corner, but it's not too far away. And so today we have the moon in Pisces making a semi-square to Chiron retrograde, a trine to Mars. It has some tension with Venus, and then we're working it out. So when that moon in Pisces is making a trine to Mars, this is where, in Cancer, this is where you're going to be faced with the awareness of how what has happened in your home as a child or as an adult has affected your current psyche. Right? There is this energy of being aware of like anger from the home, anger from your childhood, and if that's resolved or not, and if that's being healed. And especially when it's two water signs meeting. Mars in Cancer meeting with the moon in Pisces, there is this, you have to work out this equation. It's not going to be easy, but if you do it, it'll definitely be worth it. And with that semi-square to Chiron, there is a fact that this is about that inner wound. This is about something about your childhood, something about the unhealed awareness of yourself, especially since we have the Venus in Libra opposing Chiron retrograde in Aries. And so there's this awareness about how your relationships with other people have caused you to have inner wounds, your inner child, how you've seen yourself. There's a pain here that needs to be healed. But to be able to heal the pain, you have to be aware of the pain or let yourself allow it to come to the surface. Not in anger, not in avoidance, not in any of the ways of not dealing with it, but by being true to the fact like, oh, I need to heal this. And so allow yourself to be aware of there's something that needs to be healed today. It's not all your fault, but you do have the opportunity to change that rhythm and to heal and to be real and to grow and to be a sovereign person outside of the patterns that have happened in your life. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.